Yo, what is up you guys? It's your boy Avexys, and before I start this video, I just want to thank you guys for 25,000 subscribers. You guys have actually been pulling through and showing so much love over the past few months that I've grown tremendously from the start of the game to now. It's actually insane. I'm pretty sure I started this game around like 2,000, maybe 3,000 subscribers, and now we have multiplied that by so much. We are at 25,000, man. We're halfway to 50K. We're a quarter away to 100K. We're going to keep on grinding and see if we can do it, man. And I appreciate all the love from every single one of you guys because you actually have you have made this channel, all right? Believe that every single one of you guys is a factor. You are a factor. You may not think you're a big piece, but you are a factor. All right, you grow this channel, you guys. All of you guys are, I appreciate you guys so much. As simple as that. I don't even know what to say, really. Like, it's still shocking to me that I even made it this far because I would have never guessed that I would have made this far on YouTube, especially for like how the community is with Gears and how nobody really makes content. There's only a few of us that's doing it. It's actually insane. It's really insane. So I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, and I will see you guys at the end of the video. Just talk a little bit more, and let's get straight into these tips. These are all pretty simple tips for you guys. It just takes discipline and trying to give yourself that conscious thought to remember these, you know. And once you get this like in your constant memory when you're playing the game, then you will notice the progression that you've made. It'll be real easy because these are actually like some pretty fire tips that I wish I was told when I first started playing Gears. So the first tip I have for you guys is when you're playing in pillar fights against an opponent, try not to press A. Alright, when somebody's on the opposite side of a pillar in front of you, usually they're going to go for a wraparound shot or they're going to try to like bait you to choose a side. Now, if you simply just walk around the cover, you can not only dodge the wraparound shot, but you can get the easiest blind fire on your opponent around the cover. Okay? And the only way that you actually want to take cover or like press A is if they're way too far back and you can grab the cover for half a second, LT around it, and then crack them and then get off the cover once again because usually they're going to slide after that. They're going to try to back roll to try to get their health. Alright, so the next thing I have for you guys is a very nice tip, okay? Now that the game has slowed down a little bit, you can even take even more advantage of this tip because wall bouncing is not as like extremely effective as it used to be in the recent tuning. Alright, now this next one is to simply walk alongside the walls or walk along the angles that the bouncer is taking. Alright, now I'll show you in these clips what I mean by this. And usually this will line you up for an easy shot, okay? Because usually wall bouncing looks the scariest and is the most effective when somebody's directly in front of you because they have to, you know, guess where you're going to go or they have to move their right stick to track you. But if you're on the side of them or having an angle on them, then they're always going to be in front of you. And it also increases your chances of chunking them too, which you shouldn't really play for all the time because when you have like a very high chance of missing it. But it increases your chance of chunking them because they will possibly slide into you since you are taking their angle. Also, the last thing that this does do to a wall bouncer is you can actually make them misroll because you're taking the cover that they actually want to grab. So you simply want this tip when somebody's bouncing at you like a freak, and it's an easy kill almost every time as long as you hold your shot and then hit it. Alright, next. I don't expect everybody to agree with this one because I know how you guys get when you're playing ranked escalation. And the Gears public matches is full of bad teammates, okay? These teammates will not want to get your revive, alright? But this will help you as a player yourself because it can help you like if you're actually on the team or if you are just playing casually because you can use this to bait your teammates and it can end up helping you out in the end. So what I want you guys to try to start noticing is try to notice how much damage your teammates are taking, alright? Because sometimes you can actually set yourself up to chain revive your teammate so you can instantly revive them once they go down. Now this helps you a lot because now you know you're in a number situation again. You have a teammate that's fighting alongside you in a disadvantaged fight, and you know you just saved your boy. So do whatever you want to do with him around the map at that point. All right, it's a very like high skill thing that most pro players do, and you'll often see players back rolling into their teammates because they want to get chain revived, and that is going to lead us into our next tip. Alright, the next tip I have for you guys is to not always press A when you have a numbers advantage, alright? I noticed this in most of the like players that, even pro players actually, so I can't even really say this. I noticed this in basically every single player. Alright, most players don't have the discipline to not slide into people's covers when they're in a numbers advantage, and usually that will end up in you getting clutched on, or you just throwing away your life when you didn't need to. Alright? So what you want to stop doing is just not pressing A. Simple as that. When you're in a 2v1, a 3v1, if you need to take cover, hold the cover and just watch them to go like to one side while your teammate is going around them, and don't press A. Because you'll notice in a lot of situations you'll have a teammate that probably misrolls if it's not you that's misrolling, or they'll slide into them like try to up A them when it could have been a very easy kill. And the last like time where you'll see it the most often is when one of your teammates actually gets full Reddit. Usually they try to slide into a chunk as if it was a 1v1 to take a 50-50 since they think they're gonna die in the next shot instead of back rolling to their teammate and getting revived again. All right, so make sure you guys all always take a mental note of that. You don't need to always close the distance in between shots in the 2v1 and numbers advantage. Okay, because that just gives your opponent what he wants. He wants a better chance of killing one of you. So take your time, you guys. The last tip I have for you guys is to not always take cover when you have a right hand and you're playing behind a tall cover where your character is fully covered. Alright? This actually hinders your ability to move out of the cover, and it lessens your options. When you're on the cover, you only have an option to get off of it, to wrap around shot around it, or to up A it or LT around it. Now when you're out of the cover, you can easily just poke your shotty out just a little bit, so it makes you a lot more low profile, and you get some easy little shots on your opponent. And if they end up pushing your cover, you don't have to get off of the cover first. You can just slide to the next wall that's like wide, or you can backwards bounce or roll, however you want to play it. It just makes you have way more options because you're holding a right hand, or you can even be holding a left hand sometimes too. And you just can move out the cover easier and react faster to your opponent pushing you. A thing I like to do when I'm standing behind covers is to not go shot for shot with people behind covers, because usually they're predicting that and they're trying to shoot you back at the same time. So what you want to do is create an awkward timing in these like tall cover fights, because they'll just keep on walking wide, or they'll stand still and just let you just come out of cover for half a second and hit them again. I like to call it like sort of like a point of no return that you want to wait for them to get to, but it has to be at a distance where you know you're not going to get slitted and chunked in between your shot, and you know you're going to down them with that next shot. So you want to let your opponent enter that point of no return where there's no way for them to escape your next shotty shot, or you're going to definitely down them in 2 shots or 3 shots, and you're going to play off of that. So you have reached the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this. And now I want to get to the best part, as I do at every single tips video, or I try to get to this at least. The way for you to practice this is to play shoddy lobbies. Shoddy lobbies has always been the traditional Gears way to practice your Nasher, because honestly most of Gears of War is going to be your raw skill with your shotgun. Alright, so you want to jump into these private matches, go look for those custom matches, those public lobbies that say like King of the Hill private or free for all or something like that, and just go in there and practice holding your shot, practice these little methods I'm telling you, and just get them down and make them part of your your everyday gameplay, make them a part of your play style, because these are actually the correct options to use when you're playing this game, and you will become so much better at the game. Alright, so if you want to play on even like a more like team-based scale and you want to learn even more things at a rapid pace, then try to jump into ELO 8s. I will leave a description to the Discord below, and this is basically like a 4v4 pickup where everybody on the team is communicating and you're just just making plays together, and you're playing King of the Hill and you're trying very hard. So definitely check that out if you guys are interested in. And if you're not trying to play like that and you're just trying to play solo, definitely just do the shoddy lobbies, or you just play ranked, then you can get better as you go. So just to get you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love all you guys, and thank you guys once again for 25,000 subscribers, man. Like, I cannot stress it enough. You guys are literally the greatest, and I hope you guys can drop a comment, like, subscribe in this video if you enjoyed it, if these tips can help you. And also, I am streaming again, so definitely go check out the Twitch channel. It is literally just my gamer tag. It's twitch.tv/Avexys, and the link will be in the description. I'm trying to hit around 500 subs. I'll be content with that for now, because I actually have never really streamed like that before. I'm more of a YouTube type of person. I like making videos and stuff and editing and everything. Streaming live is it's alright, but I will be doing it for you guys because I do like talk to you, and I know you guys have some questions for me that sometimes I don't respond to in the comments because there's a lot of comments, honestly. But I appreciate every single one of them, and you guys definitely still continue to comment. Okay, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.